Hello, Sagittarius the Archer. Here's your weekly horoscope for March 28th to April 3rd. Well, last week we had that Mercury in Pisces squaring Mars in Gemini, which may have negatively affected you at some point during the week. It may have brought up some issues of irritability, arguments, disagreements, or whatever, but also opportunities to make some changes and to lay some new boundaries. That theme kind of continues a bit this week, but in a much more pleasant fashion. Sticking with Mercury in Pisces, although it does create a challenging aspect to Sagittarius, it is conjunct Neptune from Sunday to Wednesday this week, and Neptune is a planet that can inspire you. Your ruling planet Jupiter used to rule Pisces, and in modern astrology, Neptune is the ruler of Pisces. And with Mercury and Neptune coming together, you're the type that can be very inspired, you can be very philosophical. You love to talk about the future and changing the world for the good and leadership. All this stuff is really great about you. Well, the Mercury-Neptune conjunction, although it may be challenging a little bit to Sagittarius, it does actually help you draw upon some of your best qualities. For example, to be inspired, to be creative, to be an inspiration to other people, to be helpful. What I also like about it, even though it's in a challenging aspect to Sagittarius is one of those signs that needs a kick every now and then to get moving. Otherwise, you like to just lay about and have good times and not get a lot of work done. So those issues may come up this week while the Mercury is conjunct Neptune. You may have to motivate yourself because you might be more of a mood to be dreaming and fantasizing and just want to play rather than get down to any work. But the Mercury-Neptune conjunction will make you do your work, and as well you should, because there's a lot of good knowledge and energy to draw within yourself and bring out that would be helpful to you and other people with that aspect. Another difficult aspect this week is that full moon in Libra, moon opposite the sun in Aries, is being squared by Pluto in Capricorn on the full moon day Monday. So maybe not affecting you so much, but other people might be irritable, they may be over emotional, they may be stressed out and freaking out, and you're one of the signs people calls for help when they need help, right? So do know that there may be a number of upheavals or perhaps disputes or conflicts or just people being over emotional within their relationships at work or at home and perhaps within your sphere, so be aware of that. Again, may not directly affect you, except for being involved with it, being dragged into it maybe. But the rest of the week, there's a lot of good aspects going on. I should add, too, that Mars in Gemini is opposite your sign. It's in a tandem aspect more at the end of the week with Jupiter, but they both will be trining that full moon on Monday. And what that means is, in a very good way, all the trouble or stress or whatever is happening on the Monday might end up being a turning point to bring some good news or a good situation to you. So I always tell people, don't be afraid of the bad news, because sometimes that's the instigator of the good period to follow. And I feel that is very much the potential case for you. The reason for that is because we have a Sun-Venus conjunction in Aries, which is very harmonious to Sagittarius people, and you love to have fun, and that's what Sun-Venus is all about. First, the negative side. Sun-Venus conjunction does draw people to you, or even within yourself, some of your own energies that might be a little bit more self-absorbed or self-concerned. But because of its a harmonious aspect, I think it's more a matter of you using what's best about yourself in bringing harmony and happiness and joy to others. Sometimes you like attention, and the Sun-Venus conjunction in Aries will bring that to you. But again, in a good way, because it should be positively aspecting your own Sagittarius sun or planets perhaps. So I think that all in all, this is a pretty good week ahead where you're able to exercise a lot of your best qualities, your energy, your drive, your motivation, your leadership ability, and also your ability to just enjoy everything about yourself. So whether it be at work or with hobbies or in relationships with people, because you love people, these things have the potential to go really, really well for you this week, other than Monday perhaps. Now, in addition to that Mars in Gemini, I need to mention there is an opposition to the moon in Sagittarius on Friday. So watch out for Friday. That could be a day of conflicts, people being over emotional or perhaps trying to be too challenging to you or you're challenging them. But other than that, it probably is going to be a much better week than bad. Lastly, if we talk about Chiron in Aries too, it is semi-sextile Uranus, so there's still room for some creative changes that you could bring about for yourself. And with Chiron conjuncting the Sun and Venus until Wednesday of this week, yes, even covering the full moon Monday that I had talked about, there is great opportunity for you to heal from some past wounds, or to leave some of the past behind, or to just even take stock and realize, hey, I'm doing a lot better lately than I was last week, last month, last year, whenever. So all in all, it should be a great week ahead for you, Sagittarius. I certainly hope so. Get out there and have some fun and enjoy this week. Good luck.